What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm your host, Simon, joined as always by my beautiful and blushing co-hosts, Josh and John Luke. What's up, guys?
Shucks. I got a haircut today. You like it?
You're looking so good, Josh. You look so fresh. Guys, also joining us today, here to play some Fantasy Jeopardy and making his return on the Fantasy Football Game Show is Murph NFL, a.k.a. you can just call him Murph. For those of you that do not know Murph, he's a featured writer over at Fantasy Pros and the co-founder of 5 Yard Rush, the creators of the Fantasy Football Playbook. And that new playbook, Murph was just telling me, is under works. They are writing it right now. So be on the lookout for whenever that playbook comes out. I believe you can buy it on Amazon, right?
That's right. Been out on Amazon again. So the first 2 editions are out there. And this one's going to have it's a slight different twist. There's going to be less rookies in there, unfortunately, but there's going to be more strategic content to help you smash your league. So we're going to go a lot more into the strategy of how to draft, how to win leagues, as well as a little flavor, just a little bit of in-season strategy, because I feel like that's something that gets missed. Some things you can do just to look after your roster during the season.
That's awesome.
I know one thing, trading makes fantasy fun. I'm sure that's all over that book, right? Yeah.
Every page.
Every single page. Fellas, it's good to be back. Simon, are you rocking double denim again? I just want to make sure.
Nope, I don't have to go anywhere today, so I have shorts on. Yep, I've got shorts on now, and they are not denim shorts. They are athletic shorts.
That would have been hilarious if they were denim shorts. I'm just
that would have been really funny if I had denim shorts on. I have 2 pairs of denim shorts that I wear quite regularly.
Just the lead-in. You saying, "Not today. I have shirts on." Denim shorts.
Denim shorts.
There you go.
Man, what was I missing? That was an opportunity right there. We've got Craig in here. He said, have a wonderful day, all of you beautiful people. You have a wonderful day too, Craig. Jay said, anybody else order their Simon Mondays yet? Oh God, I hate
he said
that
anybody
word.
else. It's inches by Simon J.
I got my tank top one order, guys. So.
You did.
There we go. And we got Sean in here. What's up, Sean? He said, happy holiday. Everyone have a great day.
Happy holiday.
Happy holiday to you
happy
as
grandma's
well,
birthday.
Sean.
Yeah. Is it a holiday today in America?
I believe it is National.
Oh yes,
it's National Lookalike Day is what I think Sean was referring to.
Lovely.
April 20th.
April 20th, 420 is National Lookalike Day.
Sure
they're going with what. Mr. Scamper said, order the
Yeah.
I went to high school in Florida. I can tell you this.
You got it, man. You got it, Murph. You don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, they hand it out at elementary schools in Florida.
Yeah, well, they really do. Actually, funny story. So I remember my first 420 experience in high school. I was 15, and someone called in a bomb threat to the school and called it into the local news channel, which was Central Florida News 13. And this person had gone so far that they got a candle, wrapped it in foil, and hid it under the bleachers outside in the stadium. If someone was really, really desperate to miss a math test, so they literally evacuated our school. And then, this high school, you're talking about 4,800 kids, put us all on the field. I was just like, sod this. I just left. I got
in the car and he's at
it.
it.
I just left. I got a few mates. I was like, let's just bail. I'm not sticking around. I'm not standing around.
If there's a bomb, I'm not going to the football field 50 yards away.
Exactly that.
Yeah, get us all in one place so they could take us out all at once. So thank you.
Yeah, I just saw the writing on the wall. I was like, nah, I'm off. See you later. I skipped over. My school was right opposite Universal Studios, so I just skipped over and just had a couple of hours there riding the theme park.
There you go.
The way to do it.
That's the perfect way.
What a way to experience 420.
There you go. Slightly different.
Albert, welcome in. Hello. Glad to have you here. Mr. Scampers, as always, the best chat cat. K-Sin says it's about that time.
It's time.
And Scott said, wow, going for the record today on late starts. I'll fight you, Scott.
What is it?
This is not
anywhere near a record.
Like
6 minutes before.
Like 3:06 before.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Mr. Scamper said my ad was for beans. Anyone else?
Please tell us exactly what ad you get every time you come in. We very much would like that information.
We need to know.
And Jay Wall in here saying Murph is honestly my favorite FYF guest of all time. Gassing you up before the show today.
Definitely
checks in the post. Checks in the post.
We got Joel in here, gentlemen. What's up, Joel? Glad to have you here. And guys,
What up, Joel?
had a question from Albert before we get started with our game. Albert says, do y'all think Debo gets traded? Murph, I see you shaking your head. We'll come to you first. Do you think Debo gets traded?
Absolutely not. Listen, he's got absolutely zero leverage here. He's on a rookie deal. He's going to get 4.8 mil this year. And then, do you know what? If they don't pay him, they can deal with this next year. If he still wants to be awkward, they'll just franchise tag him. Like, at the end of the day, the franchise has all the control. Rookies very rarely get successfully paid when they're trying to hold out. You can't afford to hold out the season anyway. So, yeah, okay, you missed the offseason. No one cares. No one cares if you miss the offseason workouts. He'll be back by training camp. He's not going to sit there. He's not earned enough money to just get fined all through the season.
Tell Zeke that. He did it. It worked out. But then we saw Le'Veon Bell do it, and it did not work out. It went the opposite direction.
But I think the difference with Zeke is especially at running back position, the way that offense was built, and the fact that they believed they were going to win a title. I
don't see Shanahan making that move.
Sully just wants an audio recording of you reading the phone book, Murph.
Do you know what? Do you know what? If I'll do it. I'll find a small phone book. I'm not going to read it all, but maybe just do the A's one day. I'll do the A's one day. I'll record it. Send it across. They even have phone books anymore. But yeah, I don't think he gets traded. I think I don't think he gets paid this year. I think it's just going to be a status quo. He's going to have to play the year, and he might hold that resentment and hit free agency, and the Niners might accept that. But yeah, I don't think anything's going to happen this year.
Josh or Jail, do either of you disagree with that, or are you on the same page as Murph?
I don't disagree. I think it is possible that he does get traded. I think it's not the likely outcome here.
Yeah,
the fact that he's so adamant is a little scary, right? But the front office said they're going to try their best to get something done. That something is going to get done, I believe, if I remember correctly. And Debo's injury history, I think it's going to cause a lot of teams to be hesitant to trade for him. So he has
after one good year,
lengthy injury history. And I'm nervous about Debo Samuel not with the 49ers. I want him with Shanahan. I want him in that offense. I don't know. I digress, but I don't think he gets traded.
We got Scott in here excited for our guest Murph, just with the Murph double exclamation point. And Sully saying, can't remember the last time we saw Simon without a hat.
November 11th.
Been a very long time.
November 11th.
A hat is my happy place. It's my comfy place. Casey wants to know, when are we going to get the Albert Einstein of fantasy Adam Rank on the stream? Hey, I like that.
We just haven't really wanted him one yet. We're like,
I don't think we've ever reached out.
Also, Scott's here to help us. He said 420 Day, National Cheddar Fries Day, National Lima Bean Respect Day, National Lookalike Day. See, I told you guys.
Does Lima Beans never get enough respect?
National Pineapple Upside Down Cake Day, National Banana Day, the third Wednesday in April. There you go. You know what? If you ask my dad what his favorite food is, he will 100% with a straight face and mean it to his core that Lima beans are his favorite food.
Just stop talking, Simon.
I didn't believe him for a long time, but he says lima beans are his number one favorite food.
Well, he won't be coming to the UK because we don't have him here.
No lima beans.
So weird.
Smart move.
He's going to the UK.
You don't need him.
He's going to the UK in less than a month. I better warn him that he's gonna the entire time he's there. No lima beans.
He's gonna have to take a load of tins. He's gonna have to pack them in his case. He's gonna have to, make sure he lives off them. Just eat them straight out of the can.
Oh, and guys, we got another city reveal from Scott Fish for the Scott Fishbowl on here. City reveal number 4, Simon's basement.
You don't have a.
That's the city.
I don't have. No, but there is a crawl space under my house that I think we could all.
That's what he's talking about.
That's where I sleep when I come, right?
Yeah, guys, everyone, if you're near where I live, we can all crawl under the crawl space and draft under there. It's musty.
Open invitation.
I'm pretty sure a possum lives under there. They should get an invite to Scott Fishbowl.
Love that.
Derek.
What'd you say?
Derek, the possum.
Oh, the possum. Sorry. Yeah. It just so
he remembers what you did to
his
possum brother, Simon.
I didn't do anything to his possum brothers. Guys, also, Mr. Scamper said your dad is an alien. Technically correct, actually. He's from another country but lives here. He is a resident alien, according to the card in his wallet. So you are not incorrect there, awesome. Mr. Scampers. Guys, today we are playing Fantasy Jeopardy. Before we jump into that, though, a couple reminders. Number one, If you're not following our guest Murph already on Twitter, go and fix that right this instant. He's on Twitter at Murph_NFL. So make sure you guys go over there and follow him. After you do that, if you're watching this stream, that means you are already on our YouTube channel. If you're on our YouTube channel, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button at Front Yard Fantasy. It's the easiest way to show your support for what we're doing over here. And like this video while you are at it. And then guys, check us out on TikTok. If you haven't seen us on TikTok yet, the link is in the description of the YouTube video, or you can find us at Front Yard FYF on TikTok. We're putting up clips, shorts, so make sure you guys go follow us over there as well. And come here now, Beach 89 saying Simon looks like Chucky. That's exactly what I was going for. So I'm glad it panned out right there.
He is adorable.
Yeah, just really cute. I'm assuming this is Chucky the horror villain. Yeah, super cute.
Or Chucky from Rugrats, maybe. You look more
like the horror villain than Chucky from Rugrats, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll measure the two.
I don't know which one's better.
Guys, today, like I mentioned, we are playing Fantasy Football Jeopardy. This is just like normal Jeopardy, but with a fantasy football twist. So number one, most of these questions are going to be about fantasy football or the NFL. As you see, there's a grab bag category in the middle. Those could be about literally anything. And we might have some different formats of questions in there today. So there is no rules about what might appear in the grab bag category. Outside of that, the other changes that we have made here. Number one, you don't have to answer in the form of a question. You don't have to say what is, who is, where is. You can just tell us your answer. Number two, if you get it right whenever it's your turn, we are going to add the money to your account. But if you get it wrong, we will not add money to your account, or we will not subtract money. There is no subtracting for getting questions wrong. Number three, instead of buzzing in, we are going to be going in a turn order. So that order today is going to be Murph, JL, Josh. Whenever it's your turn, you'll get to pick the question you want to answer. If you get it right, add money. If you get it wrong, don't add money. Now, the last twist that we have in this game is in regular Jeopardy, if you get the question right, you get the advantage of getting to pick the next question that shows up for all contestants. That goes away since we're playing in turn order. But how we make up for that is Murph, if you get your question right, you will get to pick the category that JL has to answer a question from for the next time. So the person after you get to pick their category. They still get to pick the value, but you can send them to a category you think they're weak in, or if there's only hundreds and 200s left and you want to send them to a low value question, you can do that as well. We will play like that, going in a turn order until all of the questions are gone or we run out of time, at which point we will go to a final Jeopardy question. This is the only question in the game where you can lose money because you are going to be wagering the money that you earn throughout this game. You can wager anywhere from zero to every last dollar you have put into your bankroll. If you get it right, we're going to add that to your total. If you get it wrong, we're going to subtract it. And the contestant with the most money at the end of that round is going to be our champion.
Me. Murph, you're going down. You ready to lose, bro?
Well, since I've not seen an episode of Jeopardy in 18 years, yeah, I'm feeling really confident about this one. I thought we were going to do some British. I thought we can do some British like game shows, like Bullseye.
Whose line is it anyway?
Yeah, I mean,
I guess
it started off.
Murphy, what's the one where they use the prisoner's dilemma and there's that classic like Golden Ball or something like that? It's a British game show.
Yeah, I mean that ended the world. Golden balls, where you used to used to have all these different balls and with different values, and you choose to either steal or share with the other. I mean, you nickel our really bad game shows like The Weakest Link, and I mean, Whose Line's fine. Whose Line stopped years ago, and it's more successful now with
They started some show.
That's originally British, right?
The Chase is British. That's actually still very, really popular here. That's had about 9,000 episodes or something silly like that. I mean, my experience of Jeopardy is really linked to Cheers and when Cliff was on. So I hope I can fail as spectacularly as Cliff. That would be my victory today.
I think you got this. I think you're going to do better than you think because this is not very much like regular Jeopardy. It's just the board is blue. Casey, why is Jay always lowest voted on the poll? I voted for always. You, I got you.
Jason, you've watched the show long enough to know that I am objectively the worst.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say you're voting right. You know, it's like.
But thank you for the support.
I see the confidence with my other contestant. You guys are going down today.
Sean's got your back, JL, as well. And Joel said, I only ever pick Josh. He's the GOAT. But Murph, you've got to cheer us here as well.
What did the vote break down as?
Before
We tied now, Josh. At the last second,
Okay.
someone voted for me.
Okay,
So Murph
fair,
got
fair,
44% of the vote. You and I got 27, which is divisible by 9.
That's a 9. Murph, you are going first in today's game, and since no one went before you, you have full reign of the board. You can pick any category and any question. I guess I should explain these categories to you before we go in there. Super Bowl Shuffle is going to be about players that have won Super Bowls with multiple teams. So this is going to be all about players who've won Super Bowls with multiple teams. And this category comes to you from G-Men J. He wrote this category for us today. The next category is stat line assign. I'm going to give you a stat line. You tell me what player it belongs to. Grab bag. I already went over this one. This could literally be anything in this category. Back to school. This is going to be about where NFL players went to college is going to be this category. And then we've got draft capital. This is going to be all about draft capital. Maybe who was drafted earlier than other players, what round people were drafted in. So this is going to be all about the NFL draft and where people were drafted. So Murph, you've got free reign of the board. The $100 questions are going to be the easiest, 500 the hardest, and then it scales in between. Hopefully, which question would you like?
Well, look, it's NFL draft season, right? So let's take draft capital for 200.
Draft capital for 200. My question for you is, who was drafted higher, Amari Cooper, Michael Thomas, or Stephon Diggs? And just to clarify, I said higher instead of earlier so that none of that year bullshit could have come in like, well, technically he was drafted earlier because he was drafted in 2015. No, it's like who was drafted earliest in the NFL draft, year agnostic.
Oh, that's a close. I think it's Amari Cooper.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Definitely.
You are absolutely correct. Amari Cooper was drafted 4th overall. I think people forget how highly he was drafted. Michael Thomas was a mid-second round pick, and Stephon Diggs was a 5th round pick. I knew
out of Maryland,
that one.
I believe, right?
Out of Maryland,
yep.
Out of Maryland.
There you go.
So Murph, that is going to add 200 to your total, and you get to pick what category JL is going to be answering from next time.
Well, JL should, since he looks so ecstatic to see back to school on the board. That poker face really worked out for you, JL.
I thought we were all friends here. I thought this was a safe space.
So JL, what value numbers are going to
be? 200, please.
200 for back to school. Okay, JL. Mitchell Trubisky, where did he play? North Carolina, Purdue, Kansas State, or Miami?
North Carolina.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Sorry.
North Carolina is correct, JL. That's going to add 200 to your total.
It's hurting Sam Howell right now. Everyone's like, remember Mitch Trubisky, North Carolina quarterback?
And
not a bad
just
point.
Everyone in the chat got the Cooper one. They were absolutely killing it. And Brady said, "Hey Murph, JL went to high school with Stephon Diggs."
Did you know that?
I did.
I was just messaging him before.
Brady, that was so funny. That was really funny. Just coming in and saying
perfect.
Oh my gosh, that was pretty
awesome.
awesome.
You guys about the time. Never mind.
Was it a sit-up contest?
I mean, go back to whose line? Wayne Brady went to my high school, not at the same time.
That's so cool.
And he came back and he did our commencement speech.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love Wayne Brady.
Yeah.
Well, JL, you got that one correct. You get to pick Josh's category. Where's Josh going to be picking from?
All right, let's send Josh to back to school.
Okay.
Perfect.
Which
Please
value
send
would
me
you like,
there,
Josh?
so he doesn't. The less questions for him to answer. But
yes,
please. I'll take 300.
300 and back to school.
You're better than me, Josh.
Teddy Bridgewater, Louisville, Toledo, Bowling Green, or Arkansas. Where did Teddy Bridgewater play in college?
I'm pretty sure it's Louisville. I'm just like thinking like
How sure?
I can think of him in red. I'm gonna go with Louisville. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel pretty good about it.
Final answer?
Yeah.
It is Louisville, Josh. Nice job on that one. You got that one absolutely right. And the chat was all over that one
red
as well. Maybe I made
Arkansas
these too easy.
Also red, but Louisville, yeah.
Oh, everybody in the chat.
Also, Scott said, my son thinks Stephon Diggs should give more stiff arms, so we can call him Stiff Arm Diggs.
That is genius.
Stephon Diggs.
That's incredible. That's so good. Tell your son he deserves a raise from whoever's not paying him enough.
Is this the same son that gave us rankings yesterday on Twitter?
That video was amazing.
Yeah, you got to get that. You got to get your son on Twitter.
Also, come here now said Google says Wayne Brady graduated high school in Orlando, Florida. Murph,
and that's where you said you went to high school
in Orlando,
Murph
Florida.
Said he went to high school in Orlando.
Yeah, Dr. Phillips High School. Go Panthers.
Can't you hear his Florida accent?
Yeah, it's so thick, it's strong.
Honestly, I am sure there's plenty of people born in Florida that have that accent. Yeah, they're just
loads.
Florida's got everything, man. Everything.
I mean, you just got to go to Celebration. If you go to Celebration, Florida, everyone talks like this.
The grab bag of states.
It's in the contract.
Grab bag
also
of states.
come here now said, I heard Romania. What?
Nailed it.
Yeah, I celebrated 420 at my high school in Romania.
Everyone sounds like come here now might be celebrating some 420. I'm sorry.
Josh, you got that one absolutely right, which means you get to pick Murph's next category. We're coming back to Murph. Where's Murph going to be answering questions from?
Murph, I'm just like interested in this Super Bowl shuffle. No, I don't want to send him back to school quite yet. But Super Bowl shuffle, I just want to see what's going on here. So check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, which question would you like, Murph?
Let's take 200.
200 in Super Bowl shuffle. Which two teams did LeGarrette Blount win Super Bowls with? I need you to tell me both of them.
The New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, yeah. Final answer?
Yeah.
Damn,
you are absolutely correct. 2 with the Patriots.
I don't know if I would have gotten Eagles.
Nice
I'm not
job,
sure.
Murph.
I remember
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because he did it with London-born running back Jay Ajayi. That's his official real name as well.
Jay Ajayi.
We have people in the chat getting that one as well. Coming here now. Got it. Mark got it. Dustin got it. J-Wall got it. Sully. Albert. Shevin. Nice job, everyone. And Mr. Scamber says Bucharest is lit.
Bucharest.
You know, I have heard it's a great travel destination. I've heard it's great to visit.
There's one person
I've never been. I have to check it out. Let's go. Come on, JL. Let's go to grab bag. Let's go random lottery. Let's see what pulls up.
Okay. All right. I can handle grab bag. I'll take 300.
300 for grab bag. What song is this? I'm just going to say the words out loud. Come with me. The time is right. There's no better team. Arm in arm. We'll win the fight. It's always been our dream.
I have no freaking idea. I don't know.
You want to take a guess, or are we going to?
I don't even have a guess.
Okay.
It's always been a dream.
It is the Pokemon theme. Gotta catch 'em all. Come with me. The time is right. There's no better team.
I didn't know the words.
Is this like the cutout
It's
verse?
always been our dream.
Pokemon.
Like
the extended
now that
version.
You sing it. I know it. Oh, you're right. No,
Dale, I was hoping you would get this one because I thought you would get it because you're probably our biggest Pokemon anime fan here.
Yeah, but I do not memorize intro lyrics.
Come here now.
I'm just wrong on the words. I'm just
said Romanian national anthem. Very close.
Yes.
Jason said, "Is that the new Kanye diss track?" Yes. He actually sampled from the Pokemon theme song. I'm sorry, JL. That is going to be no points for you on that one. But we are going to go to Josh. Great. And Josh, you've got free reign of the board. What is it going to be?
Stat line assigned for 300.
Stat line assigned for 300. 2016, 1,239 rushing yards, 16 rushing touchdowns, 80 receptions, 879 receiving yards, and 4 receiving touchdowns. Was this Ezekiel Elliott, David Johnson, Lev Bell, or DeMarco Murray?
I got out of the chat for this because I need to think a little bit more about this. I'm seeing the 80 receptions, so DeMarco Murray is out of here. I don't think Zeke ever had 80 receptions. I'm between Lev Bell and David Johnson. 2016, 16 rushing touchdowns. I think, David Johnson is who I want to go with here, but it's still between. I'm gonna go David Johnson. I think that was David Johnson's year that he really broke out. It makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna go David Johnson here.
Final answer.
Yeah.
David Johnson is correct. That was the David Johnson year.
I think Lev Bell
407 PPR fantasy points.
And wasn't Lev Bell? Wasn't that the D'Angelo Williams?
That was the year.
Season?
That was the year Lev Bell only played 12 games.
Yeah.
So he averaged more points per game than David Johnson that year, but only played in 12 games.
Yeah.
In 2016. I thought that one might be a little bit tricky, but Josh, I love the way you logicked your way through that one. You got it. That's going to put you at $600 and give you the lead, and you get to pick Murph's next category.
All right, for JL, you can go back to school, Murph.
Yes,
nice.
But there's a easy 100 there.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to go 400.
Don't get swirly.
400. Travis Kelce, did he go to Michigan State, Northwestern, Cincinnati, or Washington?
Oh God. That's a great
I have
question.
a guess, and that's what it is. It's a guess.
I'm
not right. I can rule out Michigan State and I can rule out Washington. I'm pretty sure he didn't go to either. I don't think he went to Northwestern. I'm going to say he went to Cincinnati.
Final answer?
Yeah, let's go with the final answer.
Cincinnati is absolutely
My
correct.
guess would have been wrong.
I thought that one was tough for being like the tight end in the NFL. I didn't know he played at Cincinnati.
The chat
prior
knew
to
it
today.
though. You know,
The chat had it down.
Wow.
Come here now with it. Mark with it. Albert, Kaysen, Sully, Shevin. Man, you guys know. Jay Wall said no idea. At least honest right there. Yeah, Dustin, nice job on that one as well.
Huh. And Joel, nice job.
And Murph, that's going to give you the lead
Chat's
on
undefeated.
that one. That is undefeated.
Wow.
That's crazy. Let's go, JL. For
Where are we going?
It's draft season, man. Let's get some draft capital going on.
Great.
Great.
Cool. I'll go.
Cool.
I'll go 400.
400.
Not messing around though.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that is.
Let's see. I forget which question this was.
Great.
Which of these players was the first drafted at their position the year they were drafted? Was it DJ Moore in 2018, Derrick Henry in 2016, Mike Evans in 2014, or Christian McCaffrey in 2017? Only one of these players was the first drafted at their position.
I know the answer. I hope that makes you feel better, JL.
It does not. It makes me feel much, much worse. I feel like it would be Henry, given the Heisman, and that he won the Heisman. I'll go with that. Feels like a trap, though. This feels like Simon wants me to get trapped here. I'm gonna go with. I guess I'll go CMC.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. The answer was DJ Moore. He was drafted at the 24th spot and was the first wide receiver drafted that year.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry was drafted in the second round, actually. Ezekiel Elliott was the first running back drafted that year. Mike Evans was drafted at the 107, so real high up. But Sammy Watkins was drafted before him. And then Christian McCaffrey at the 108. But again, we have Leonard Fournette drafted ahead of him as well. So
I knew DJ Moore because that's the draft Lamar Jackson came out. I believe, right. And I wanted Calvin Ridley or DJ Moore. I wanted a wide receiver. So I was like, with our draft pick, we took Hayden Hurst.
That's right.
Pick after DJ Moore. So I was like, Calvin Ridley's still here. We can still, and we went with Hayden Hurst, and Calvin Ridley went after.
And then you traded up and got Lamar Jackson. He won an MVP. I mean, it's horrible, wasn't it?
I loved it, man. I loved it.
Fournette went in the top 7 picks.
Dude, he was
fourth overall.
Crazy.
Yeah, we had some. This one stumped some people in the chat. We had a lot of CMs.
He was a stud in college. Like,
LSU.
Yeah, but
he's also a stud in playoffs. He's great in playoffs.
Yeah. Playoff Lenny.
Yeah,
playoff
Mark got this one right. Dustin, Sully as well, and looks like that stumped a lot of people on this one. And Kaysen said, "I didn't even know DJ Moore was a first-round pick." Yeah, I guess that was a year that they were less hyped on the wide receivers, but we got some good wide receivers out of that year. So we are going to move on to our next question. And Josh, you have free reign of the board for this one.
So he said you got Mark Andrews the pick after her, so that was nice. Not the pick. Mark Andrews was a third round.
Third round?
I think third round. Maybe second. I thought he was third.
That following year in Dynasty, one of the league mates that's in a league with JL and I drafted Hayden Hurst first overall in the rookie draft because he said he needed a tight end.
Here's another thing, guys. We traded Hurst for a second round pick to the Falcons. You know what we got with that pick? We got J.K. Dobbins with that pick we traded for. I digress.
Josh, which question do you want?
Yeah, and Scott just is reiterating the next Ravens pick, and it was because I think we traded away our second round pick to get Lamar. But yeah, he's correct. I just have control?
Yep, because JL got that one incorrect.
I'll go with draft capital for 300.
Draft capital for 300 right? For Josh. Who was drafted higher, Nick Chubb, Sony Michel, or Rashad Penny?
Oh shoot. So Nick Chubb was the second round pick. They're all in the same draft. Sony Michel and Rashad Penny were both late first round picks. I'm gonna get out of the chat, but because I'm still trying to decide if it was Sony Michel or Rashad Penny.
I know the answer
first.
to this one. If that
The
makes you feel any better, Josh.
And the Seahawks. Oh no, who's first? I think it was Rashad Penny. I'm gonna go with Rashad Penny.
Final answer?
Yes.
Bonk.
It was Rashad Penny, drafted at the 127. Sony Michel drafted at 131. Nick Chubb was a second round pick. Nice pull on that one, Josh. And this one tricked
a lot of Sonys in the chat.
Yeah, a lot of Sony Michels in the chat. We had a couple Pennies though. We got Penny from Sully, Penny from Mark, and Penny from Chevin. Nice job to those of you that pulled that one.
And then the draft afterwards, the Patriots won the Super Bowl, and with the 32nd pick, took Damian Harris.
Oh, was it Damian Harris?
Yeah, the following year.
Wow. Well, I sure hope Damian Harris isn't the answer to that. I'm just kidding. He's not in the next question. That would be funny, wouldn't it?
Rashad Penny screws me again.
Yet again. Just time and time again, JL. Time and time again.
Let's rep in your head.
And Jay said, I said Penny too, Simon. Thanks a lot. Yeah, well, that's okay, Jay. Josh, which category?
Put it all weird and stuff with the lowercase p and
Annie! Josh, where is Murph going to be answering a question from?
Murph, you can hit that stat line assign. That's all you, man.
All right. Let's go stat line assign for 400.
400. 2021. 719 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 39 receptions, 337 receiving yards, and 0 receiving touchdowns. Was this Tony Pollard, Alexander Mattison, Kareem Hunt, or Khalil Herbert?
Okay. Right. I don't think it's Khalil Herbert. I don't think it's Kareem Hunt. I'm leaning towards Pollard because that is the sort of stat line that he would have.
What are you going to go with, Murph?
It's mental because I just did an article on touchdown. I did touchdown. Yeah, I'm going to go with Tony Pollard because I think Zeke vaulted a lot of those touchdowns. So, yeah, I'll go Tony Pollard.
Okay, the correct answer is Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard is absolutely correct. The other 3 of those guys didn't even break 500 rushing yards between the other 3 of them.
That's the thing. Like I didn't know until I was like, wait, when you add those rushing yards and receiving yards, that's over 1,000 total yards.
Yeah.
Tony Pollard's the only person that got over 1,000 total yards.
This is one of those ones that looks tricky, makes you really think about it. And then whenever you take a step back and know the answer, you're like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think how many games Cook missed because I was like, did Cook miss that many? I know he missed a few down the stretch. I know Kareem Hunt didn't have his best season. Yeah,
and this one stumped some people. We had Kareem Hunt from a lot of people, some Herberts, but Mark got Pollard. Nice job on that one. Joel said Tony. Mark. Chevin with the Pollard as well. Come here now with the Pollard. Oh, but they corrected it to Hunt and then said shoot. Dang it. Mr. Scampers said Pollard. Nice job to Mr. Scampers on that one as well. Murph, you got a nice little lead right now. Unless Josh tries to catch up right here, you're sitting at $1,200.
Try.
You get to pick JL's next category.
Where are we going?
JL, I think it's time for some more randomness. Let's hit the grab bag.
All right, I'll take 200.
200 in grab bag. Which of the following is not one of the 3 original character classes introduced by Dungeons and Dragons in 1974? Magic user, paladin, fighting man, or cleric?
Fighting man.
Final answer?
Sure.
It is paladin. The 3 original classes in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah,
were magic
of course.
User,
things that we all know.
Man,
yes,
and cleric were the 3 original classes.
Of course.
Come on, JL. Come here now, knew it.
Come here now, knew it. Paladin, nice
job.
The
whole chat, the entire chat knew it.
Well, look,
Paladin from Dustin, Paladin from Mr. Scampers. And Jason, JL's face when he saw it was a D&D question.
Literally, I saw that too. JL immediately was.
That poker face, man. JL, I really want to play you a poker someday.
Let's do it. I have lots of money to lose.
Josh, you got free reign of the board again. Where are you going to go?
Give me no 500s off the board yet. Give me stat line assigned for 500.
Stat line assigned to 500.
I may just preemptively get out of the chat because I feel like I might need to take a minute.
Okay, 2021 postseason, 535 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 5 rushing yards. Is this Derek Carr, Jimmy Garoppolo, Tom Brady, or Jalen Hurts?
So I'm like, I feel like I just got to, oh man, he might have. Tom Brady couldn't have had those stats. Was Derek Carr? Yeah, they made the playoffs.
I just put quarterbacks in here that didn't make the playoffs.
Jimmy Garoppolo is like the only person that's starting to make sense to me. Like Jimmy Garoppolo is the only one that makes sense. I don't know if it's right, but like it's the only one that makes sense. I'm gonna go with Jimmy Garoppolo.
Final answer.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Garoppolo is correct. Josh, gonna add that money to your total, but Tom Brady was not as far off as you think. He had 600 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. So actually fairly close there to Jimmy Garoppolo's stat line. But Josh,
the majority of the chat's going with Jimmy too. But
yeah,
Brady
the chat got that one. A couple Brady's in there. Yeah, I thought Brady might be the trick on that one.
The touchdowns and interceptions, that doesn't scream Brady, you know?
Yeah.
The real question is what character class does Jimmy Garoppolo choose whenever he plays D&D? And the answer definitely to that is Fighting Man.
Man, for sure. Really, Fighting Man has since been changed to Fighter. You are now a fighter. But when it was originally released, no, I asked original classes.
Yeah,
Magic User
Fighting
isn't
Man
a
is
class
such a
anymore.
dumb name for anything. So like, I'm glad they changed it.
I don't think Jimmy G's played a day of Dungeons and Dragons in his life.
Probably not.
I'm going to take a
like I do.
Not with that face.
Not with that face. Tell you now.
Magic User, they ended up changing to Mage and then to Wizard. And fun fact, there's a Dungeons and Dragons book where they decided after writing it, they wanted to change Mage to Wizard. So they did a replace all Mage to Wizard. So throughout the entire book, instead of damage, it says the Wizard throughout the entire book because they just replaced Mage at the end of damage. So all references of damage say the Wizard in that book. And Dustin in here saying it was basic fighter magic, cleric heals. That was it. Yep, just your classic party right there. Yeah. A fighter, a healer, and a magic user.
I just realized damage has the word mage in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, right there at the end. Josh, where are you sending Murph for his?
I had to write it down real fast just to make sure. Murph, back to school, man. You got to choose.
I'm going to take back to school for 100.
For 100 for Murph. Lamar Jackson, Boston College, NC State, or Louisville?
Yeah, Louisville.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Louisville is absolutely
quarterbacks
correct.
In here.
Well, I thought you would get this one first and then get Teddy Bridgewater. And, no way he would do 2 Louisville quarterbacks and then pick the other one. But it did not play out the way I thought it was going to play out. So nice job.
You could have still done it with Lamar and not been 100% sure about Lamar's. We had that Teddy Bridgewater question and been like,
yeah, maybe. Yeah. But you guys are too smart. Murph, you get to pick JL's next category.
Yeah, so JL, you can go back to school as well.
All right, 500. Let's go.
500 back to school for JL. Rex Burkhead. Did he go to Oklahoma State, Southern Methodist, Wyoming, or Nebraska?
Let's go with.
He's got all these written all over him. All these schools made sense.
I feel like you've just gotten screwed this entire game.
No. This is 100% on me. This is 100% on me and my skill and intelligence. I'm gonna go with Nebraska.
Final answer?
I would have gone with Nebraska.
You got it right. Nebraska. Rex
1 and 4, baby.
Screams 1 and Nebraska, 4. Right?
Yeah.
You got that one absolutely right. You're gonna bring it up to $700. Nice job. And Shevin got that one, and so did Albert. Nice job, guys. And Mark did as well. I missed that. Mr. Scamper said Little Mexico State, and Come Here Now
Mexico
got
College.
This one right as well. Now, Little Mexico College. Man, and they're just cheering your name in the chat now, JL, that you got that one right. Fan favorite. It's all about
this. Reminds me of when I was on the swim team and I did the little competition where you got to hold the paddleboard and kick your feet. And I was like the last kid in the pool, and everybody comes, gathers around you while you're just doing a lap, and the most like patronizing, they just cheer while you're last place to finish.
JL, I think you and I were the same kid on swim team. Yeah. I have so many 6th place ribbons. 6th place is last place.
They all come around and cheer.
They still give you a fucking ribbon for coming in last place.
You're like 5 minutes behind everybody else.
Like,
but they all come and cheer.
Okay, JL, you got that one right.
I think I have trauma.
We'll talk about swim team trauma after
Okay.
this, JL, I promise.
All right, let's send Josh to back to school. Just kidding. I'll send him to grab bag.
Grab bag for Josh. Josh, what's it going to be?
Give me the 400.
400 in grab bag. Put these movies in order of release date.
Ooh, I'm good at movies. I'm good at movies.
Earliest to most recent.
I'm going to get out of the chat because I'm going to need 1 minute, but I might be able to do this. I might be able to do this.
The 4 movies I need you to put in order are Doctor Strange, Avengers, Age of Ultron, Avengers, Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I need these 4 movies in order of release date.
JL is so pissed because I know he knows this.
Yeah, he definitely does. I have an idea. Ant-Man and the Wasp is like really throwing me off. I know it's like a later one.
Is that because that's the one you've never watched or something?
No, I don't know if it's before or after Infinity War. That's really the problem I'm running into. I think it was before. So I'm gonna go with Avengers: Age of Ultron, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then Infinity War.
Okay, so you've got Avengers, Age of Ultron, you've got Doctor Strange, you've got Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then you've got Infinity War.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Infinity War and Wasp are swapped.
The proper order is Avengers, Age of Ultron, Doctor Strange, then Avengers, Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
They came out 3 months apart?
They did come out 3 months apart, but Ant-Man and the Wasp was after Avengers, Infinity War.
I remember that.
Because if you remember, Phase 3 had 2 Avengers movies, not one, with Endgame being the end of Phase 3. So there were a couple movies in between those 2 Avengers movies. But Josh, I'm sorry. You get no points for that one. JL, neither do you, even though you knew it. I'm sorry. And Murph, you've got free reign of the board. You can go anywhere you want. What question would you like?
Let's take Super Bowl Shuffle for 400.
Super Bowl Shuffle for 400, the neglected category. Adam Vinatieri won Super Bowls with both the Patriots and the Colts. How many total Super Bowls did he win? 2, 3, 4, or 5?
Crumbs.
And also Tim said Josh gets snapped out of existence. Brady said easiest question. Got that one right. And he said easy money. You'd know that if you remember the post-credit scene, Josh.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. It's the van, right? Where they disappear. Yeah.
I don't remember.
They do at the end.
Murph, what's it going to be?
Well, so I'm trying to map out all the Super Bowls. So I think he would have won 3. Would have won 3 with the Patriots. But how many did he win with the Colts? I think he would have only won 1 with the Colts. I'm going to go with 4.
Final answer?
Yeah.
I would have gone with 5 just because this guy's timeless.
4 is correct, though, and you nailed it. 3 with the Patriots, 1 with the Colts, Murph. Nice job getting that 400 to your total. And the chat was all over the place, but a bunch of you guys got 4 on that one. Murph, what category is JL going to go to next?
Let's go grab bag because it's been so kind to him so far.
And Mr. Scamper said, you're thinking of Back to the Future, Josh.
For what?
Whatever you just said. Was that the one with for the post-credits scene? JL, do you want the 100 or the 500 in grab bag?
I feel like the 100 is going to be like, who wrote the first episode of Dragon Ball Z? And 500 is going to be like, what's the color?
Obviously, it's I actually know his name, but I can't think of it right now.
But I can't. But I don't.
JL,
I'll go 500.
JL's going to go 500. Okay, JL. You're at Thanksgiving dinner and your mom's cousin's daughter brings over her new baby. What relation is that baby to you?
Okay, hold on. Let me get out of the chat. Thanksgiving dinner, your mom's cousin's.
This is a fun one.
Cousin's daughter
brings over her new baby, and I want to know what that baby is to you.
It's your cousin.
I need specifics.
It's your third cousin.
Final answer?
Sure.
Can you say the word cousin for me again?
It is second cousin once removed. They are removed by a generation, and then you're connected by the great grandparents.
Gotcha.
So this is your second cousin.
You wanted
once
the
removed.
full
once removed
tags and everything. All right.
Yeah, we needed the full title of what their relation was to you right there.
Gotcha.
I had third cousin written down.
We had some close. Maybe I would have accepted just second cousin. We've got second cousin from a bunch of people in here. Second cousin, bunch of third cousins, a fourth cousin, and then 2, 3, 4 saying stepsister. Close, but not quite. Yeah, that was a different question that we asked actually. And I used a chart that laid this out. So if I'm wrong, blame the chart that I used. And Sully said that is one bullshit question.
JL, just one summing up his day.
Yeah.
I'm never getting invited back to play with JL again.
Oh no, believe me, you're on, Murph, whether JL wants it or not.
Josh, which question would you like?
Let's go with Super Bowl Shuffle for 300. Tie me up with Murph once I get this right.
Which former fantasy stud running back is a 2-time Super Bowl champion but didn't play in either game?
I'm going to get out of the chat because that's not coming to me right away. Former fantasy stud running back is a 2-time Super Bowl champion but didn't play in either game.
Yep.
Yeah, I know this.
Shevin said jail. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I signed up for this. This is nothing new.
Fantasy stud running back. LaDainian Tomlinson's coming to mind. Adrian Peterson, but is that really a former? Didn't play in either game. I can't think of him. Marshawn Lynch.
And what's your final answer going to be, Joshua?
I can't think. Steelers, Patriots. I guess I'll go with Marshawn Lynch, but he played, right?
Sully said, now this is a great question. Almost makes up for the garbage grab bag question.
So with Marshawn
Josh,
Lynch.
Locking in Marshawn?
Yeah.
The actual answer. Do you want to reveal the answer, Murph, or should I reveal it?
It's LaShawn McCoy.
It is LaShawn McCoy with the
Chiefs
Bucs
and
the Chiefs. Yep,
Bucs.
just recently.
The Bucs.
It was the Bucs and the Chiefs. He was on both rosters, but did not play in either game and won that Super Bowl. And there was people in the chat that got this one. We had McCoy, Shady, LaShawn McCoy. Yeah. Nice job, everyone who got that.
Man, that's got to be so nice. You don't do anything. You just get paid and a ring.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean, for the Bucs, he literally did nothing. I don't even think he carried water. I think he literally just showed up.
He had probably like 2.5 yards per carry, man. All right.
Probably.
Murph, I mean, that's the stock that Caleb Balaj dreams of, 2.5 yards to carry.
You've got free reign of the board, Murph. Which question would you like?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to take Super Bowl Shuffle for 500.
Okay, a $500 question. Which two teams did Torrey Smith win Super Bowls with?
Oh, jeez.
Is that your answer? I don't.
No.
Expansion team.
I need to think about this one for a minute.
You think you're gonna be able to pull it, Murph?
No, I don't. I mean, we're talking what, turn of the century.
I'm gonna need an answer from you.
All right, okay. It's definitely with the Ravens. And I'm guessing it's either going to be I go with the Ravens and the Eagles. I can't think of another team, but it's definitely the Ravens. I think
the answer is Ravens and Eagles, Murph. So you got that one absolutely right, and the chat was all over that one as well. Ravens and Eagles is absolutely correct, meaning you'll get to pick JL's next category as well.
I feel like JL should finish off grab bag because he's just loved that category so much. It'd be wrong to deny him of the opportunity to finish it off.
Very, very polite of you.
Okay, JL, you ready for your question?
Let's go.
Finish this game title. Where in the world is Carmen? San Francisco, San Jose, San Antonio, or San Diego?
I love in your mind, Simon, that the gap between the 100 and the 200 here we're close. San Diego.
That is absolutely correct. It is where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? That's going to add $100 to your score, JL. Nice job on that one.
Thank you.
You get to pick Josh's category.
Let's
Jason said Electra. So close. Where in the world is Carmen Electra?
Carmen Electra.
Nailed it.
Let's send Josh to... Let's send him to Draft Capital. I'm going to give him a shot.
Yeah, you made a mistake. 500. Let's go.
Not a mistake. I'm losing either way.
Josh, which of these players was not drafted in the first round, Josh? Which of these players was not drafted in the first round? Is it Corey Coleman, Doug Martin, Cordero Patterson, Alshon Jeffrey, or Kelvin Benjamin?
Okay. I'm out of the chat. I remember Kelvin Benjamin was, Corey Coleman was, Doug Martin and Cordell Patterson, Alshon Jeffrey. I'm not so sure about all those guys, to be honest with you. For some reason, Alshon Jeffrey is screaming to me as like a second round pick, but so is kind of Doug Martin. Cordell Patterson, I think, was a first round pick. Was it the Vikings? Doug Martin, Alshon Jeffrey. Doug Martin, a first round pick. Did get a lot of hype. I'll go with Alshon Jeffrey.
Final answer?
Sure.
I loved watching you talk through that one. And you got the right answer. Alshon Jeffrey was a second round pick. Corey Coleman at the 15th overall pick. Doug Martin with the 31st overall pick. Cordero Patterson with that 29th overall pick.
Vikings,
and Kelvin Benjamin with that 28th overall pick. That one stumped the chat for the most part on this one.
I had no idea on that.
Sully got that one right. Kaysen got that one right. And Craig got that one right. And Dustin, nice job. And the chat is just lighting up for you right now, Josh. So that's going to add 500 to your score.
Educated guess on that one.
And guys, if we go fast, we can rapid fire through this next round. Josh, you got to pick Murph's next category.
Murph, you can go to Super Bowl Shuffle.
Nice.
Well, you only get one question. Which QB won Super Bowls with New England and Tampa Bay?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady is absolutely correct, Murph. Man, that was a tough one. Can't believe you got that. Where is JL going to go next? Draft Capital or Stat Line Assign?
Stat Line Assign.
200.
200. 2021 postseason, 13 targets, 10 receptions, 242 receiving yards, and 5 receiving touchdowns. Is this Odell Beckham Jr., Deebo Samuel, or Gabriel Davis?
Gabe Davis.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Gabe Davis is absolutely correct, JL. Nice job on that one. Going to add
5 receiving touchdowns on 13 targets.
Insane, right? Totally absurd. And where's Josh going, JL?
Send Josh to Draft Capital.
Okay, Josh. Who was drafted higher? Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, or Marcus Mariota?
Marcus Mariota.
That is absolutely correct. Mariota was the only first-round pick out of this bunch. Russell Wilson being a third-round pick and Tom Brady being a sixth-round pick. It's going to add 100 to your score as well. And just to show this last question, this was 2021, 12 games played, 2,500-ish passing yards, 9 passing touchdowns, 13 interceptions, and 5 rushing touchdowns.
Sam Darnold.
It's Sam Darnold. Absolutely. This one is Sam Darnold. Guys, after that, our scores are Murph at 2,300. JL, you know what? It started out rough, but you built up some money right there. JL's got 1,000. And Josh, you've got 2,000 going into Final Jeopardy. Our Final Jeopardy category is, it's back to school, baby. We are talking player colleges, where they played. So make your wagers accordingly. Get out of the
chat for all this.
Get out of the chat. So Murph, do you happen to have pen and paper handy?
No.
If not, do you have a cell phone where you could type in a number on?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I want you guys to go ahead and make your wagers. It can be anywhere from 0 to the total amount of money you have. Write that down, and then I'll have all of you reveal it whenever you're ready. Murph doing some math up there.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
I still don't know. Like, I don't know what to do when I'm in first. Like, I know there's like a correct almost dollar amount, but I still don't.
Case it's a JL. We believed in you, and look at this score, man.
It's your fault.
Over.
That's your fault. I never asked you to believe in me.
It's not over. Like,
you guys have your wagers ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's reveal those wagers. Murph, what's your wager? I guess everyone hold it up.
I don't know if you're gonna playing a different game here.
JL wagered 0. Josh wagered all of it, so that makes the math easy.
From Murph.
And Murph wagered 2001. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So here is your final question.
We're also going to write this down, Murph, by the way.
Yeah, you'll write this answer down on a piece of paper or in your phone and then reveal all at once. Yeah, make sure you guys are in the private chat, not in the comments. This question is, which of these players played college football at Miami? Was it KJ Osborne, Emmanuel Sanders, Ramondre Stevenson, or Antonio Gibson?
Miami, Ohio.
Miami, Florida.
Oh, man.
Doesn't even matter if I get this right.
Murph, what did you wager again?
2001.
2001.
Shoot.
Okay, I've had to go through process of elimination with this one.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing, Murph. But like, I'm stuck between two players.
Okay, so Jail, if everyone gets it wrong, you win. Or if you're the only one who gets it right, you win. Josh, if you get it wrong and Murph gets it wrong, or you get it right and Murph gets it wrong, you win. Murph, you win if you get it right, period. Nothing anybody can do to stop you.
Okay.
You guys got your answers?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm ready. Born ready.
Okay, let's reveal your answers. Let's see what you guys have. We've got KJ Osborne. We've got Emmanuel Sanders and Murph. I only see your keyboard. KJ Osborne from Murph as well. So we've got two KJ Osbornes and an Emmanuel Sanders. The answer is KJ Osborne. He also played at Buffalo, but he played at University of Miami in Florida as well. So JL, you are going to end in second place with $1,000. Josh, you are in third place with $0. And Murph, with $4,301, you are going to be today's Fantasy Jeopardy champion.
Well done.
For guys not seen the show for 18 years, that's the key to this game. It's just no exposure to it. Just go straight down the middle.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing wrong. I'm watching too much Jeopardy.
You're watching too much Jeopardy. Yeah, because I know Gibson went to Memphis. And
Sanders went to SMU. He went to Southern Methodist University.
And I didn't think
Ramondre Stevenson and Antonio Gibson were off, and that was between KJ Osborne and Emmanuel Sanders.
What college? I remember looking up what. Oh, he went to Oklahoma. Ramondre Stevenson went to Oklahoma. Was the other one up there? Guys, that is going to be it for us this afternoon. Thank you, everyone, for playing along with us. And a big thanks to Murph for coming in and hanging out and playing Fantasy Jeopardy with us. If you do not already follow our friend Murph on Twitter, go and follow him right now at Murph_NFL, right there below his handsome face on the screen. Murph, it's been a real treat. Thank you for coming on and playing with us today, my man.
I just appreciate you coming on, and I love this, and it's love talking to you guys. I need to get you all on, and maybe we can take the Fantasy Game Show international, and you guys can gate crash my pod and bring the game show with you.
Oh, that would be so much
that's
fun.
what I'm talking about.
That would be so much fun.
Company
Game
trip.
Crash.
Yeah, we're gonna let's get some dates in the diary. Let's get it sorted.
Okay, and we'll fly there so that we can do it in person.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll all be there in person to do it.
You can all sleep in my hot tub.
Okay, perfect.
Way better than Simon's.
I've heard that's very safe to sleep in a hot tub.
That's where I prefer to sleep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Guys, that is going to be it for us this afternoon. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time for some more fantasy football game show fun. Until then, adios, everybody.
Trading makes fantasy fun. Let's